Study crypto once again. If you get any value from our channel, please like and subscribe to get updates on new videos that come out. So today we're going to talk about Universe Nodes. It's a new project that's only been out a few days. It's a Node as a Service project. I think it's pretty interesting. We're going to talk about it, and we'll take a look into whether I personally would get into it or not. So to give you a little idea about what they are, so universe nodes, what they basically do is they're a node service. Well, you invest in their coin and then you essentially stake your coin on their platform. And when you stake your coin on their platform, they're going to give you a 4% daily ROI on what you've staked. And you just keep on getting that every day. They say 4% daily ROI, which is a bit over 2,000% per year. Now, the issue, well, I wouldn't say issue, but one thing you have to keep in mind is when you participate in this node project, they do burn 75% of what you actually staked. So 75% of what you put in initially gets burned and destroyed. And again, you get 4% daily rewards based upon your entire initial deposit into the platform. And obviously, as you reap the rewards every day, you can either withdraw them or you can recompound them so you can create more nodes. Now, one thing to consider with this project, it's called Universe, and their nodes are called planets. They call their planets nodes. So it's interchangeable in terms of thinking about how this works in terms of node projects. So that's like the basic overview of it. So a couple of key things. I'm really big on audits, and I didn't see an audit regarding this project. I didn't see one that's in progress, so that would definitely be a concern to me. I didn't see anything KYC'd. If I see something KYC'd, I'll make a quick update. I don't see anything KYC'd. Basically, KYC is verification of the developers and creators of the project, show that a third party says these are the people and they are who they say they are, and these are real people and they're legitimate. I haven't seen anything like that as of yet. However, when we're going to take a look in a moment at the white paper and the project, it seems very detailed. What I really like about this project, though, is they rewrote their code from scratch, which is to me, that's a big plus. I mean, it takes a lot to write the code for a project like this, and they did it from scratch because one of their issues is they saw all of the problems that was going on in the node community, particularly with things like Ring Financial, how that was just a total cluster. And people lost money there, and it was an amateur night that put that together. And it kind of put a black eye on the entire node as a service ecosystem and area of crypto. And so they wanted to try to solve that with their project. So they wrote their code from scratch, which I think is a really big deal. It's not like it takes a lot of effort and time to do that. And if you're planning a rug pull and trying to take advantage of people and trying to do a scam, you're likely not going to write the code from scratch. So that's actually a big plus in their favor. So how they actually make money, they are a node, they're a DeFi as a service / node as a service kind of platform. And one of the main ways they make money for the platform is they invest the rewards inside of the contract into different DeFi programs and platforms where they say they're getting anywhere up to 10% daily rewards. And that's how they're able to pay you 4% daily. So that's one of their primary income producing activities. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that kind of income producing activity. I don't think 10% daily is long-term sustainable. So again, another reason to be really careful with this project. Another cool thing though, is they are ERC 721 NFTs. Each node is its own NFT. Each planet slash node is its own NFT, which means that you can transfer your planet or node to any wallet you want, and you can sell it on the open market. That's a big deal. That's the first one that's actually been able to accomplish that, which is very impressive. So that is something I actually do like about the project. So if we look into the economics of the project, we see here that it's been out only a few days. Okay, and when we look here, we see that the price had pumped, and it pumped all the way up to what are we at? Several cents. And in the last couple of days, it's dropped, right? So it's only been out since the 25th. Very new project. And so it's had a correction. People went all the way up here and they started selling, locking in profits, which is reasonably smart. And the price has come back down to earth. And I would say this, if you're going to get into the project, if you're interested, this is not a bad entry point because we've already seen a bit of a price correction. So that's pretty cool. And Index Tools has a project reliability score of 91%, of 91, I should say. How much weight you want to put on that is up to you. So overall, I think this it's better to get in here versus obviously waiting until it goes back up if this is something you want to get into. So let's take a look at the project itself. This is the website. This is pretty interesting. Again, earns super yields up to 2,044%, which is mind-bogglingly crazy. And again, it's a very different kind of node project. When you invest in it, you get one of these planets, right? And planets are the nodes, and it's a cool kind of NFT concept. They're going to have a play to earn aspect coming soon to the project, which I like. And they're also really big on green, being a green project. As you earn yields, our unique Earth protocol automatically makes the planet better for you. A small fee funds donations, which help make a real difference. And we aim to make the Avalanche network CO2 negative by Q1 of 2023. I didn't mention this is on the Avalanche network, which is nice because it doesn't have huge fees. So that's definitely a positive. So now let's take a quick look at their white paper. This is just showing you some basic information, kind of going over what I already spoke about. Their nodes as a service, and they're generating yields usually 1 to 10% per day, which is giving you the ability to get 4% per day on each one of your nodes slash planet, which is nice. And they're also talking about the issue again with node projects. And they talk about, unfortunately, this concept started with the Ring Financial, and the team was amateurs, amateur night, and they developed a low quality, flawed contract that every other competitor stole from and ripped from, and made more and more crappy node projects all across DeFi, which got a lot of people in bad situations where they lost money. And so, and they talk about Louverture, which also suffered from the same issue, especially in the beginning. And they aim to fix this in the DeFi, in the node as a service area. So what's the solution that they've created? So um, basically, they've created their platform, and they've taken the node as a service concept. They've introduced ERC 721, which again, that creates the tokens that are NFTs that you can then trade, which gives extra value to these nodes. You can't trade any of the other nodes on the third party market. You're just stuck with them. So that creates extra value for you in this particular platform. They burn your coins, which again, that creates a deflationary environment, which decreases a sell pressure and increases buy pressure for the token, which is good for the tokenomics. Okay. So all of this I really like. They have daily limits. Smart daily limits are part of universe innovations to keep liquidity pools safer from bots and vicious whales, making universe the safest node type of token to hold. I like that. That's really good. They're thinking forward thinking regarding price manipulation and creating limits that keep you from taking a dive if a whale tries to come in and sell and at profits and push everybody else's tokens down. So I really like that as well. And so the tokenomics of it, there's a total supply of 42 billion UNIV tokens. The launch price is 42 billion tokens for $10,000. 100% of the liquidity were added during the fair launch of 01/25/22. Fair launches are by far the best way a project should launch. That's a big plus in this project's favor. For instance, Bitcoin was launched as a fair launch. Okay, that means everybody had the same fair opportunity to get in at the same time. Fair launch projects are among some of the better projects to try to get into, which means it wasn't put together and initiated by a big VC firm or a small group of people who pooled their money together and control the majority of the liquidity. So fair launch is a positive to see in this project. And so again, the minimum to create a planet is about 42,000 UNIV, which at current prices is about between $200 to $300, somewhere around that as the recording of this video. And again, they have the burn mechanism in place, which again keeps it deflationary. So all of that is really good. Those are really positive signs. And they have a really extensive roadmap. As you see, Q1, they've hit a bunch of their core areas for the roadmap. They have Q2 2022, a bunch of, they have a lot. They have selected influencers they want to attack. They have TikTok and Instagram, Facebook ads that they're going after. They have Q3. They have a plan all the way out to Q1 of 2023, which is great. I mean, it's great to see this kind of roadmap. It's very robust. It seems very well thought out. But keep in mind, I mean, this is all really pie in the sky until it's actually executed. The fact that they actually thought about all this is a plus. But again, this is crypto. This whole thing can crash and burn tomorrow. So, keep that in mind when you take a look at this project. So, I think it's really good that they have this roadmap, and everything that we've looked at so far looks like a pretty solid project. So I would say this is something decent. Again, what's keeping me from investing in this would be the fact that there is no audit, and I don't see a KYC. If that changes in the near future, it'd be something I'd get into, but it's not something I'd want to move forward with at this time. And even if it had the KYC, even if it had the audit, this is still clearly something that's very high risk. You shouldn't put more than 1% of your portfolio in this. That's my suggestion. Again, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and if you do seek financial advice, find an advisor, because I'm definitely not one, and this is definitely not that. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's going to wrap it up for Universe token. I'll do another video probably a little bit later on when there's some more developments on it. But yeah, that's it, guys. So please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button to find out when we have some more videos coming out. And let me know what you think about Universe. If it's something you're in already, you're thinking about getting into, let us know. All right, talk to you soon.